As children, we were told that our world once had heroes. Fairy tales to inspire hope in a world with none. As far back as anyone could remember, mankind had been at war with itself. Orphaned, like so many, I survived by the sword and my wits. Neither of which kept me from being sent to a labor camp. It would have been a death sentence had I not made a friend. Avil kept me safe, and I kept him sane. And together, we would change the course of history. Avil, did you make it to Delorum?
Yes. I've almost reached the village of Tablis. You were right, Sandra. This place is completely untouched by the invasion.
Have you made contact with the Royal Army?
No. And I'm not exactly getting a warm reception from the locals.
I'm sure they can be seduced by your charms. I was joking, sort of. They may, however, find you more appealing than the jackals about to descend on Tablis.
In moments like this, I actually find myself missing your company, Sandra. How long do I have before the jackals arrive?
Not long. If you don't act quickly, the villagers will be slaughtered. I've teleported escape crystals onto the battlefield. You need only use one of the runestones I gave you to activate them. I'll leave you to it.
Someone help!
The jackals are hunting down civilians. Use your basic attacks to slay them before they slaughter the villagers. Great work. Now charge the crystal to activate the portal and rescue the civilian.
I don't understand what's happening. What are those things? Who are you?
My name is Avil, the last of the Sentinels. I am here to ready your people for war.
I don't know anything about fighting monsters.
There is something you can do for your people. Something that will save thousands of lives.
Tell me what to do, and I'll do it.
Take this gemstone, and personally see that your king receives it. And when he does, tell him to speak my name into the stone.
The enemy has started killing civilians! Avil, you must act quickly! Great work, Avil. Keep it up. The people of Delorum shall be indebted to you, Avil. If you're ever lost, you can review your objectives at any time.
I need to concentrate, or even more people will die.
Some people have climbed onto their rooftops to hide from those monsters. Too bad I'm not much of a climber myself.
If I jump onto the side of the building, I can climb up the wall to reach the top. Another innocent life lost.
knew we could count on you!
These refugees are lucky you showed up in time.
Thank goodness someone's come to help me. I climbed up here to try and escape those beasts, but now I can't get down.
You're safe now.
These refugees are lucky you showed up in time.
Avil, congratulations.
You're still alive.
The portals are opening as you said they would. I was able to send many of the townspeople to safety.
It isn't enough.
I know. I sent your speaking stone off to the king. We'll see if he, in his royal wisdom, sees fit to make an alliance, or if he is as foolish as those who fell before him.
I know how you feel, but we're out of options. We will need to coordinate with the royal forces to fight the coming hordes, and we're going to need them soon.
The jackals I killed, they were scouts.
Yes, I hope you're ready, because the Raveni will be attacking soon. Has King Nero made contact yet?
So far, nothing but silence.
Avil, we will need alliances to win this war. The most expedient way to convince the king of our intent is to continue fighting for his people and defending his cities. And when you do speak with the king, may I suggest employing a morsel of diplomacy?
I will think on it, Sandra. Now, tell me of our enemy. What is their location? Last we spoke, they were on course for Petrol.
You've arrived just in time. The Horde has almost reached the city limits. Now go, and show the people of Petrol how a Raveni dies. Executing Raveni requires rune energy. Charge your rune energy by killing jackals and rescuing civilians. These refugees need your protection, Avil. Don't let them die.
You saved the right man. I am a spy.
I need you to simply send a message to your king. I gave him the means to contact me directly. Have him do so immediately.
Is this really safe? Thanks, I guess.
That was a good one. Do another.
What is this tower?
We use the watchtowers to keep an eye out for threats. From the top, you can see far beyond the outskirts of Petrol.
I bet climbing the watchtowers would give me a better vantage point.
I knew we could count on you!
Look who's early. Avil, get after that Ravenni before he starts destroying the town. You made quick work of that one. Keep it going. Avil, you remember how this works. Hold your rune strike and aim at the Ravenni's armor and limbs. Release rune strike to attack.
No challenge at all.
Great job, Avil. Removing a Ravenni's armor and severing its limbs also charges your rune energy. Once you have enough, you will be able to execute the Ravenni. Now aim your rune strike just below the Ravenni's knee to sever its leg. Careful, Avil. Find cover to regain your health. Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them. Now finish this. Climb to the base of the Ravenni's skull. The ogre's neck will glow when you can target it for your rune strike. Now, Avil, execute the Ravenni. Great work, Avil. That's one less Ravenni we have to kill.
It's a drop in the ocean. If we don't begin coordinating our efforts with the Royal Army, we will soon be overrun by their numbers.
When word of your bravery reaches the king, he will be compelled to trust you.
And while we wait for the fool king to gather his courage, the Ravenni marshal their forces.
You are more right than you know. Another horde is approaching, and this one is better armed.
The next town will not be as fortunate as the last.
Avil, you've arrived just in time. The first of the Reveni are already approaching the town.
I see you finished deploying the escape crystals as well. I'll slay this monster, and save as many as I can.
Avil, that Reveni seems to be wearing some kind of heavy armor. Are you sure you can handle it?
You worry about getting your crystals to the surrounding towns, Sandra. I'll worry about the Reveni.
Avil, remember. Executing Reveni requires rune energy. Charge your rune energy by killing jackals and rescuing civilians.
This iron armor looks to be bound by large iron locks. I'll try taking those out first.
Great job. Keep it up. That one looked like it really hurt.
I need my rune energy fully charged to execute this Reveni. I've got to hit the weak points when they are glowing. I'll need more power to take this thing down.
Severing a Reveni's limb will only hinder them momentarily. After a short time, the Reveni will regenerate its severed limbs.
I need my rune energy fully charged to execute this Reveni. My rune strike on the locks. I'll have to charge up my rune energy to take this thing down.
Avil, focus!
build more rune energy.
Careful, Avil. Find cover to regain your health.
I can use my rune strike on the locks. This Reveni is no match for my blade.
Avil, your rune energy is fully charged.
I've got to hit the weak points when they are glowing.
Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them.
Aim my rune strike carefully to hit those locks. Aim my rune strike carefully to hit those locks. I've got to hit the weak points when they are glowing.
Okay, you might have deserved that one.
No challenge at all.
Looked like it really hurt. There's no time to waste. Get back in there, Avil.
This thing down in no time. weak points when they are glowing.
Please be more careful, Avil. You might have deserved that one. Severing a Raveni's limb will only hinder them momentarily. After a short time, the Raveni will regenerate its severed limbs. You all right? Valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them.
I'll have to aim my rune strike carefully to hit those locks.
Please be more careful, Avil.
I've got to hit the weak points when they are glowing.
Work. Keep going!
I must find cover to regain my health.
Now, Avil, execute the Raveni!
I've got to hit the weak points when they are glowing.
Nice work, Avil. These people owe you their lives.
This time, Sandra. But what of the next? And the next? Without the King's aid, we're relegated to a single battlefield, while the Raveni push forward on multiple fronts.
You're right, Avil. Which is why we must convince him to join us. This war will not be won by swords alone.